Good day, I am Angelica Roland Soso and I'm here to continue the report of Lesson 17, which is all about women and the law. First, the national programs. The first national programs for women is the Philippine Plan for Gender Responsive Development. This is during 1995 to 2025. The National Plan for Women that consolidates the action commitments of the Philippines during the Beijing World Conference on Women. Second is the Gender and Development Budget, or the GAD. It is integral to the national plan. It is aimed at institutionalizing gender concerns in the mainstream development process and agenda, and not just peripheral programs and projects of the government. Third is the Framework Plan for Women, or FPW. This is part of the Philippine Plan for Women developed to focus on three thrusts, namely the promoting women's economic empowerment, advancement, and protect the women human rights, and promote gender-responsive governance. Next, women's right to participate. So, women's right to vote was granted in 1937. The Constitution of 1935 stipulated the right of suffrage would be extended to women only if 300,000 women voted in its favor during the national plebiscite, and this is consolidated the emerging women's movement and brought to the fore activism of such women. As first, Concepcion Felix de Calderon, who formed the Association Feminista Filipina on June 1905. Next is Rosa Sevilla de Alvero and the young Trinidad Almeida. Next is Miss Constancia Publique, founder of Liga Femina de La Paz. Next is Pura Villanueva Calao and Paz Medusa Puasan. Next is Pilar Hidalgo Lim, the president of the National Federation of Women's Club. Then Josefa Llanes Escoda, president of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines, gaya ng kababaihan sa politika on 1998. Next is the General Council of Women was then established in Manila to direct the plebiscite campaign. Next, women's involvement in civil society. Women's expressions of involvement in civil society could be through organizing along gender-specific issues and formation of all women groups within broad coalitions as power-enhancing mechanism. Such groups are the following: Filipina Feminist Movement, the Militant Gabriela Women's Group, the Ugnayan ng Kababaihan sa Politika, or UKP, Network of Women in Politics. Next is the Kilos Kabaro, ACT Sister Coalitions, CBON. There's also exists so-called Philippine NGO Region Scoreboard, which evolved from the National Steering Committee, or NSC, of NGOs for the United Nations Fourth World Conference on Women. Intense lobbying efforts by the women's group resulted in the passage of several landmark laws. Among them is the Anti-Sexual Harassment Law in 1995 and the Anti-Rape Act in 1997. Women and education. The Philippine education system is a combination of public and private institutions, with the state providing free education for elementary and secondary levels. The Constitution provides that without limiting the natural rights of parents to rear their children, elementary education is compulsory for all children of school age. There is no general discrimination of girls in education. Thus, there is no marked differences existing in the educational status of Filipino women and men. One glaring issue is the gender stereotyping of fields of studies and specializations and its onward translation into the world of work, where men generally occupy the highest occupational ranks and the highest paying positions. Women's larger responsibility for housework and for the family impedes their ability to use their educational training and skills for remunerative work. And that's all for my report. Thank you for listening.